What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. Of course, you are watching TWA Motorsports, and today we're going to go over the wheels that I showed you in the last video on the Trans Am, what they're doing here. We're going to talk about what that's all about. We're also going to go over a couple things that probably are going to be leaving the shop, and I've dropped some hints on like Facebook and Instagram. If you guys want to check out those accounts, the links to those are down below. But what is going on, and is one or more things going to be disappearing? Likely multiple things. Not really sure yet. It just kind of depends on what happens. We'll kind of get into that here in just a little bit. But before we do, let's talk about these wheels that have been setting here. Look, in the last video on the Trans Am, I know you guys, it's unavoidable where they're setting that I mean, they're here. But we got the rear end out of the Trans Am, making a little bit of progress. We got the trans cooler somewhat mounted. I'm going to mount the rest of it probably off camera so I could do some painting, but I will show you guys in the next video on this thing what all went down on that. But the wheels, okay? Guys, I found these on Facebook Marketplace, which I should delete that app from my phone, to be honest with you. I'm constantly looking at crap I don't need. This is no different, but I thought it was a good deal. I should scoop them up. And here's why. These are a set of CCW Concierge C2Ks, okay? They don't make this wheel anymore, actually. CCW, I believe, and I may be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure they got bought out by Weld Wheels, and Weld kind of did away with the monoblock wheel. This wheel is a pretty expensive wheel. I want to say they're around $2 grand a piece. You know, then obviously you gotta buy tires. Now, I did only get 2 of them, but they are 18 by 12s. And they are a fitment for a Z06, Grand Sport, or ZR1. Now, with that being said, back when I had my ZR1, I spent quite a bit of money modding that car. And by the time I got down to the point where it actually needed wheels and tires, I ended up selling it and going to a C7. I wish to this day I wouldn't have, because that is such a beautiful car. It was a Jetstream Blue ZR1, heads cam, ported blower. It had the works. But I really couldn't afford these wheels, but I wanted them so bad because this really mimics the ZR1 wheel. It looks just like it, and it's an 18 by 12, and it clears the carbon ceramic brakes. And so I've always been a sucker for these. Well, these popped up about 4 hours away from me. I live in like Missouri, and these were in Arkansas, but it was about 4 hours. So 8 hours round trip, and the guy wanted something stupid cheap for him. Now, with that being said, they're in terrible condition. And when I say terrible condition, they just need polish. There's no breaks or bends or cracks or anything, but I just couldn't turn it down. And so I bought them really cheap. They actually have, now they're about 6 years old, the tires, but they're still in great shape. It's a I want to say 345. Yeah, 345, 35, 18. It's a big wheel. But I also have been just polishing on them randomly of an evening. So like if I have some time, I'll do like a spoke or a hoop or whatnot. And so I haven't gotten to this one. It's actually the worst out of the bunch. I'll show you kind of some of the parts I've went over, but I wanted to try something different. I had an old Powerball from Mother's, which actually that's not even it. I threw it away. This is the new kit that I got from Amazon, which I'll list down below, but it actually works pretty good. This is very similar to the Powerball from Mother's that comes in this kit. The only difference is the chuck is a little different. The Mother's stuff has like a chuck that you can put in like my 1/4-inch driver. These you have to put in a drill because they're a circle on the end. But this right here does a really good job, just as good as the Mother's. And I did buy a cone from Mother's, but it came way later than this stuff. But this is by far cheaper, and I'll be honest with you guys, I think it does just as good a job, if not better, than the Mother's. Now, nothing against the Mother's piece, but what I will tell you about like the cone here is when this cone gets into like certain areas or sharp corners, the chunks fly off of it. Now, the same thing happens to this, but because these are cones, they just kind of break down. So you can see that I've been using the crap out of this one. I haven't even used the other ones. I think they're probably like one's like a lighter for a lighter finish, one's for harder work. It didn't really come with any instructions. I just put one in a drill and started. But anyway, I was using some stuff that I bought years ago at like a local car event in that green bottle down there. But then recently I switched to this Blue Magic And honestly, guys, it works 1,000 times better. But I want to show you kind of where I've gotten on this wheel. I've got a majority, I'd say this is about 90% finished here, is what it's going to look like. I still need to go over it by hand in a couple spots that are just really tough in the corners here to get with the ball or even the cone. Sometimes you can get one side from the front and then go around on the back side and get the other side. But I also took the time to polish the barrel, which you can see is in really, really good shape. I polished the back of the spokes. Like I said, I still need to go over this one probably one more time, but ultimately it didn't look quite as bad as this one, but this is kind of what I started with. You can see I've done a piece of the barrel here and I've done some of the face of the wheel, but it's obvious somebody's used some sort of like spray and not wipe off type stuff. Like, you know, you can get that stuff at your local parts store that you can supposedly spray on polished wheels and it makes them new again. Guys, that crap doesn't work, and if you don't get it off, this is kind of what it looks like. So it's very similar. I think that's what went on here. But I have Cohen and Cam have been out here polishing on this a little bit too. I did start in this section right here, but this one's just taking a lot more time and work to get whatever that crap is off. So yeah, all I'm using is polish, multiple rags, and that kit from Amazon. Like I said, I did get the mother power cone, which I'll flip to once I wreck these other, well, that I'm gonna say that one's almost gone, the one that you see on the ground. But the ball works really well on the inner lip. It just doesn't do anything here for the face of these wheels. So ultimately, I thought I'm gonna keep these around in case, one, Cohen kind of has expressed some interest in them. I know he bought his own wheels, but you can get away with running like a stock ZR1 front wheel and then these, and they look almost identical, so it just kind of fits. So I don't know, we may end up putting them on his car for a little bit. I need to have them rebalanced. I need to make sure that the tires are good. They don't have any cracks or anything, but yeah, that's kind of the plan, is to keep them around in case down the road I ever buy another ZR1. I'd sure love to have another one. Who knows what's gonna happen. But okay, so on to some other stuff that's kind of a bummer. I think it's gonna be for some people on the channel. And you've noticed that some stuff has sold recently. And when I say stuff, like the 54 that used to be parked under here, I sold. The parts car, we knew it was gonna sell where the 55 is sitting now. What I will tell you is, ever since I've sold that stuff, the amount of room that has freed up in the shop has been awesome. It's easier to work around projects, not move something out, bumping around stuff. We keep the golf cart in here. That's kind of nice. I don't have to move stuff around or try to wedge it in somewhere. But a couple of you might have noticed that I have listed the dually for sale. And yes, it is for sale. Now, I don't know if it's going to sell by the time this video posts. I'm thinking it's going to be a few days before this video is up. I've had a ton of interest in it. I'm to the point where I'm trying to free up some cash for something else in our life. That's kind of where we're at. So that may not be the only thing that goes. I've also had the Camaro listed for a while now. There is a potential that other than those two, there could be some other stuff going as well. Now, the 1500 that is at paint, you guys saw the video on that. We got the bed back off and more parts off. I don't think that's one of them, unless it comes down to it, or somebody makes me a crazy offer. But kind of the way it's going right now, or the way it's looking, is the dually's gonna go away. The Camaro hopefully is gonna go away. By that time, I'm hoping the Trans Am may possibly be running, so I'm not losing. The Trans Am sticking around, the 55 sticking around. There is a potential that one of these other two trucks could go. And when I say these other two trucks, there's a potential on this or the C10. Now, I'm trying to free up quite a bit of cash for this deal that I'm trying to get accomplished. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know if it's even going to happen. And if it does, it's going to make a lot of changes on not only what goes on here, but some other stuff that could be exciting for me in the future. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at. And so for you guys that want to know, I've listed this a couple times at 20 grand. I'm still kind of right there at 20 grand for the green truck. It's all covered up, by the way, because I was trying to keep it clean. I washed it in the Camaro. That's why they're both covered. A couple people have asked about that, but 20 grand, I may get negotiable if we get to a point where I can't free up the cash that I'm looking for. Ultimately, guys, I would love to just sell the Camaro. I would love to sell the dually and keep everything else in here. But I'm just trying to free up stuff that I don't drive, or get rid of stuff that I don't drive, free up some extra cash for something that we got going on. But yeah, the Camaro is listed at 16.9, I think, or 16.5 is what I got it listed at now. I did drop the dually in at 17.5. Guys, I got a ton of money in this thing. Wheels and tires alone were $6 grand. It's got all new brakes, new brake lines, obviously new suspension front and back. All the interior for the most part is new. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of time and energy and money in the dually. Same thing with the green truck here, but ultimately, guys, if I sell the green truck, chances are I will build another down the road. And the only reason the green truck is on the block as opposed to like the white truck, if we get to that, is because the white truck's hit paint, and I haven't done, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I can do to the white truck, and Dana really likes the white truck for some reason. If it were up to Dana, she would keep the white truck over the green truck. 10 out of 10. I think the white truck rides better. The OBS platform rides better lowered than the MBS platform. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know what there is about it. It just maybe the suspension setup. But I like the green truck because I like rack and pinion steering versus, you know, the old steering box. And then as far as like the C10 goes, guys, if it gets to that point, I'm thinking 70 grand is what it's going to take to buy that truck. And it's a beautiful truck. It's definitely one of the nicest things in the shop. It probably is the nicest thing in the shop. But anyway, I wanted to update you guys on kind of what's going on about the wheels that you've seen in the background. A couple of you have reached out to me on Instagram and said, did you put the dually for sale? And I think a couple people have also reached out about the Camaro. So who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna sell? But kind of wanted to let you guys in on what is going on in the shop. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, please, like always, go down there and smash that thumbs up button. If you are not subscribed, go down, hit the subscribe button. Of course, like always, ring that bell notification. That will notify you every single time we drop a new video or update on what has disappeared. And stay tuned to see what we work on next.